My name is Vinisha Jain. I am a student of Institute of Law, Nirma University, currently interning with the Amicus Curie organization. This is a PPT regarding the margin obligation in the Pledge of Securities, and it deals with the recent developments that have been made with this respect in the depository system in India. Beginning with the introduction of depository system in the first slide, a depository is like a bank in which the securities of a shareholder are held in an account in the name of such an investor. The depository participant acts as a link between an investor and such a depository. Currently in India, there are two functioning depositories, which are the NDSL and CDSL. Proceeding further, in the next slide, we deal with the functions of depositories. The various functions of a depository are: first, opening of an account; second, holding securities in an electronic or dematerialized form; third, clearing facilities and settlement of trades; fourth, pledging, hypothecation, or creation of any other encumbrance; fifth, distribution of non-cash corporate actions; and sixth, distribution of securities to allottees in an IPO or FPO. This, however, is not an exhaustive list. Proceeding further to the next slide, let us understand pledge or hypothecation of securities. By pledge of securities, it is meant that the beneficial owner can keep these securities as a collateral for the purposes of pledging the same. The pledge of securities held with a depository is considered to be an advanced function of the depository. Section 12 of this Act, that is the Depositories Act 1996, gives the beneficial owner of securities this option to pledge, hypothecate, or create any other encumbrance on any security that he owns and holds through the depository. The previous approval of depository has to be taken before any such pledge or hypothecation. Proceeding further to the next slide, we should also note that Regulation 79 of the SEBI Depositories and Participant Regulations 2018 provides for the manner of creating such pledge of the dematerialized securities that are held by a depository. Having understood the basic features of a pledge or hypothecation of securities, we move further to the next slide that deals with recent developments and understanding the meaning of the term margin obligations. Margin obligation is a requirement to pay a percentage of the price of securities by an investor, which allows purchase by borrowing money. It is prohibited to make any transfer for margin purposes by the owner to a trading member or a clearing member. The use of a client's securities to meet margin obligations of another client or trading member or clearing member amounts to a misappropriation or misuse of such securities. To prevent this misuse or misappropriation, we proceed further to the next slide, wherein recently certain amendments have been made to prevent any such activity. On February 21, 2020, the SEBI Depositories and Participants Amendment Regulations were introduced. Through this amendment, an explanation to Regulation 79 Clause 12 was inserted, which defines pledge to include repledge of securities for margin obligations. On February 25, for the purpose of this very amendment, it was provided in a circular by SEBI that depositories are to provide a separate type of pledge that shall be called the margin pledge. Moving further to the next slide, it was provided in this circular that the transfer of the power of attorney to trading members or clearing members does not amount to the collection of margin on securities held. Therefore, a entirely new kind of pledge was introduced for the purpose. It has to be noted that the provisions of this circular were to come into effect from June 1, 2020, but due to the pandemic situation, the same was extended to come into effect on August 1, 2020 due to requests by several stakeholders. Moving on to the next slide to understand the same further. For the purposes of margin pledge, the client securities can be pledged as a margin to trading members or clearing members who shall hold the same in a separate account which shall be called client securities margin pledge account. The client in the process of this pledge pledges the securities to the trading member who in turn repledges these securities to the clearing member. And that is how the system of margin pledge works. Lastly, in conclusion, it can be said that the amendment provides clarity with respect to margin obligations through this amendment and the circular that can now be done by the way of a new form of pledge of securities and shall also help prevent misappropriation and misuse of the margin requirement by trading members or clearance members. Thank you.